guys, this is Mr. Gibson here. I'm going to show you guys some calculations for measures of center. You've heard these as being called mode, median, and mean. Okay. Before we get to that on this pre-test sheet that you guys should have in front of you, let me talk about the different ways we've represented data with this worksheet here, okay? Right here, this is an example of something that's close to a bar graph, okay? These little dots represent one, okay? So this is birth rate by country, number of births per woman. So as you guys see, one woman here for one birth versus 5 women per have 2 births, 3, 4. So in all, there's a total of like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 5 out of 9 would be have 2 births. Similarly, let's see what other one we've got here. Hours slept. How many people slept 5 hours versus 6 hours versus 7 hours versus 9 hours. So you have a couple of people that slept for 9 hours. Again, that's just kind of like a bar graph. And another little bar graph thing here. Time to run a 5-kilometer race in minutes. Several people are up here at 38 to 39 minutes versus down here at 29 minutes, only one person. A little spread there. Number 4 just features a list of data. Ages at first job, no particular order right there. Number 6 features the same thing, so shoe size, but again, it's just a list of data, just a list of shoe sizes. And this is what we call a frequency table, okay? Times winning the basketball tournament. So 6 times someone won 1 basketball tournament, 2 teams have won 2 basketball tournaments, 1 5 and 1 11, okay? So let's keep that in mind as we go through these calculations that we're going to do, okay? And I might do it one by one here. First, let's talk about mode, okay? Mode just means what data point happens most frequently, okay? So in this case, births per woman, the birth rate by country, the most frequent is 2, okay? Because there's 5 births per woman at 2, okay? So 2 would be our mode in number 1. So I might even just write that down. 1, 2 is the mode, okay? Number 2, the mode here, hours slept, 6 hours slept. That's the most frequency. There's 5 data points right there for 6 hours slept. So we're going to say the mode on number 2 is 6, okay? Time to run a 5-kilometer, or time to run 5 kilometers. The mode here would be 38 because there's 3, a frequency of 3. Everything else is less than 3, so I'd say the mode on 3 is 38, okay? Now it gets a little more difficult when we just have a list of data. So we got to look at which piece of data is repeated the most. Okay, so if I see 18 is repeated 1, 2, 3 times, okay, 17 is repeated 1, 2, 3 times as well, okay, and then 19 is repeated twice and 14 is only once, okay. So the mode here, we've got kind of a tie. So I'm going to say the mode is both 17 and 18, okay? We'll go back to this list first, number 6, since it's a list, it's similar. Let's look. 6.5 only happens 1 time, 7, 1, 2, 3 times, okay? 8 twice, 6 twice, 10 once, so 7 has the greatest frequency with 3 times. So I'm going to say the mode, I'm just going to put number 6 right here. The mode is 7, okay? And then finally go back to number 5 because it's a frequency table. Frequency table, this is pretty easy, right? Because you can see that the most frequency is 6, and that's a 1 time 1. Okay, so the mode here, number 5, is 1, okay? So that's mode, okay? The highest frequency, the most occurrences, okay, by data point. All right, median. All right, median. That's a little different. What you have to do here is you have to kind of list the data in a row and then see what the middle point in a sequential row from greatest to largest and see what's the middle piece of data, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'll just go ahead and write out number 1. So this would be 1, and then I'd have, I'm going to write 5 times 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2, okay? I'm going to write 5 once and 6 once, okay? So there's 6 pieces of data, so I'm going to find the middle piece of data. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? So the middle is 4 this way and 4 this way, so the middle would be between these 2 data points. They're the same data point, so it's 2. I'm going to say the median is 2, okay? Do the same thing with number 2 here, so I've got 5, 6 repeats 5 times, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times here. 7 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and 9 2 times, 9, 9. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so the middle point will have 5 this way, 5 this way. Okay, good, perfect. So this middle number right here is the median of 6. So the median is 6. Okay. Do a similar thing here with 3. Again, sequential order is everything to this. Okay, so I got 29, 32, 34, 35. I've got 38 3 times, so 38, 38, and 38, and then 39 2 times, 39, 39. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces of data. So I'll need 4 this way, and then 4 this way, with this middle number being our median. So the median is going to be 38. All right. This one, I'm going to have to write this in sequential order. That's what's a little tough about this one. So let me see right here. So I'm going to do the 17, 17, okay. That happens 3 times, okay. 18, 18, and 18, that's 3 times. 19 twice, but I gotta remember 14 was first. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need 4 on the top end, 4 on the bottom end, so that makes my median 18 with this middle number. Okay. Frequency table. So that means frequency of times 1 with 1. So that's, I gotta repeat that 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 ones, 2 2s, 1 5, and 1 11. So that means we got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need 5 in both directions. So 5 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's between these 2 numbers, but they're the same number, so it's just going to be 1. Median of 1. Okay, finally, another frequency list right here. Okay, so the smallest number is 6, so I'll start with that. So 6 and 6. 6.5 is right there. I've got 3 7s, 1, 2, 3 7s, and I've got an 8 or 2 8s and a 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so since it's 9, half of 8, 9 is close to 8, so that'd be 4 on one side, 4 on the other. I wrote one more, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would count that 6.5 as 2. Okay, so that's 4 on this side, 4 on this side, 7 in the middle. So we got a median of 7. Okay, so the key is just to write it in sequential order. Okay, now finally go back and look at mean. Okay, mean, another word for that is average. Okay, and all we're going to do is we add up all the numbers, all the data points, and then we're divided by the number of data points. Okay, so I'm just going to use Desmos here. Okay, just using a calculator, and I'm just going to add up all these numbers. Okay, so on number 1, I'm going to add 2 plus, okay, 2 plus 2, 1 plus 2 plus 2, okay, plus 2, okay, plus 2, okay, plus 2, oops, plus 2, plus 5, and plus 6, oops, 6, oops, hit enter there, and you go back here, put a plus sign between those. Alright, go over, I'm going to put this in parentheses, and then I'm going to divide it by the number of points, data points, and in this case there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 data points. Okay, and the mean in this case would be 2.75. That's the number I got. Okay. Alright, so on the further ones, it'd be a little trickier with these, okay? So I'm just going to put into the calculator, got the one data point of 5. I'm going to say 5 plus 6 times 5, because there's 5 points for 6. 6 times 5. Plus 7 times 3. Okay. And then plus 9 times 2. Okay. Divided by the number of data points. And in this case, we've got, let's see, 1, 6, 9, 11. Divided by 11. Oh, shoot. Okay, so I would have just divided that one by 11. I might skip that one now since I messed that up. Oh well. But you kind of get the point here. Because I don't want to spend a ton of time on all this. The last one, I'll talk about this one. Okay, with the frequency. Real easy. We can just do the frequency times the number. And this will kind of illustrate what I was trying to do on that first one. So 6 times 1 plus 2 times 2, 2 times 2, a frequency of 2. Okay, plus 5 times 1, so just be a 5. Plus 5, oops, that was a 2, plus 5, plus 11. I'm going to divide that. So if I look at this frequency table, I've got 6, 8, 9, 10, okay, frequency of 10. So that means I'm going to divide it by 10. And I got 2.6, so the mean there would be 2.6, okay? The rest of these I'll give you the answers to. No point in just kind of just doing the calculation over and over again. Mean is probably the one that you guys are most used to. But anyway, the answers will be in your box and also are given by your teacher. You have the notes to work on the back, and make sure you guys are prepared for your post-test on this, okay? So again, Mean, median, and mode, those are measures of center, the middle of the data sets. All right, thanks, bye.